Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's Explainer. Let me ask you something right off the bat. What if I told you that the exact skill you're learning right now, today, could either make you incredibly, highly valuable in the new AI era or become completely obsolete in just 5 short years? Look, there's definitely a lot of anxiety out there about the future of work, right? But today, we're taking a journey from that anxiety to absolute empowerment. We're going to break down exactly how you can future-proof your career and really make yourself indispensable. You really have to ask yourself honestly, will your skills be outdated by 2030? Because whether you're a student, a seasoned pro, a freelancer, or someone looking to make a massive career switch, the landscape is shifting right under our feet. The skills that got you where you are today, well, they probably aren't the same ones that'll keep you there tomorrow. We are literally standing at a major turning point, and recognizing that shift, that's the very first step toward mastering it. Okay, let's dive into this because there is a core reality we just have to face. By 2030, AI won't replace everyone. But people who know how to work with AI will absolutely replace those who don't. Let that sink in for a second. This isn't about you competing against some sci-fi machine. It's about competing against other humans who have figured out how to use these tools to do their jobs 10 times faster. To make sure you're on the winning side of that equation, we've mapped out a complete roadmap for you today. We'll be covering 10 crucial skills, and we've organized them into 4 distinct phases: the AI foundation, the technical edge, the human-AI partnership, and finally, the builder's mindset. Let's start right at the beginning with phase 1, the AI foundation. This is all about communicating and automating. These are the absolute baseline skills that everyone needs to start mastering right now, no matter your industry. Now, what's really interesting about this concept is how it completely busts the biggest myth out there about interacting with AI. When most people hear prompt engineering, they picture, just typing a basic question into a chat box, kind of like an upgraded search engine. But the reality? It's completely different. Real prompt engineering isn't about memorizing some list of magic words or secret codes. It's about communicating effectively with a highly capable system to generate complex code, launch entire marketing campaigns, run deep academic research, or automate vital business tasks. Whether you're in finance, HR, software, or education, mastering this level of advanced communication is going to save you hours every single week. And here are the powerhouses that form that foundation. For AI prompting, you've got your heavy hitters: ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, and Notebook LM. You've got to get comfortable with these, really learn their quirks. But then, there's automation. Imagine a scenario where instead of doing that exact same mind-numbing manual task every morning, like copying and pasting data from an email into a spreadsheet, an AI just does it automatically. By stringing together apps using tools like A to N, Make.com, Zapier, or Microsoft Power Automate, you can move data and generate detailed reports literally while you sleep. The vital takeaway here is that automation isn't replacing jobs, it's replacing repetitive, soul-crushing work. And if you're the one building those automated workflows, your value to any company skyrockets. Let's move forward and see how this builds into phase 2, the technical edge, focusing on data, code, and security. This is where AI supercharges traditional hard skills. So let's break down these 3 technical pillars. First up, data analysis. Look, data is the fuel for literally every modern business, and AI makes analyzing it incredibly fast. By pairing AI assistants with Excel, SQL, Python Basics, or Power BI, you become that go-to person who instantly turns thousands of rows of raw data into actionable strategy. It's like a superpower. Second is coding. You absolutely no longer need to be a senior software engineer to build incredible things. Tools like GitHub Copilot and Cursor AI act as these brilliant digital assistants, helping you write better code way faster. And finally, cybersecurity. As AI grows, cyber attacks are, unfortunately, getting a lot smarter. Organizations globally are desperate for pros who understand Linux, ethical hacking, and AI-powered threat detection. This intersection right here is expected to be one of the most stable, high-paying career paths for the next decade. Which brings us to phase 3, the human-AI partnership. This is all about where humans truly shine, because as powerful as this tech is, it still has firm limitations. Here is a crucial distinction you need to remember. AI creates content. Humans create ideas. We've got these incredible tools now, 11 Labs, Canva AI, Midjourney, Adobe Firefly, that can massively scale your daily productivity. But that core creative spark, the unique perspective, the emotional resonance, that bold new concept that actually connects with a real audience, that remains entirely human. And that brings us right to soft skills and business domains. Companies don't just hire technical robots. They hire people who can solve complex human business problems. Sure, AI can spit out a mountain of information in 3 seconds, but it absolutely cannot replace strong human communication. AI cannot look a nervous client in the eye and negotiate a nuanced contract. It can't provide true empathetic leadership to a team that's struggling. It can't make high-stakes moral decisions. If you can combine AI tools with deep specialized knowledge in areas like healthcare, supply chain, or sales, you create this beautiful synergy that makes you completely irreplaceable. Which leads us to our climax. Phase 4, the builder's mindset. This phase is all about shifting you from just being a passive consumer of technology to an active, relentless creator. And this brilliantly illustrates what might be the single most important concept in this entire explainer: continuous learning. This is the biggest AI skill of all, folks. The technology we're talking about is literally changing every single month. New models, new capabilities, new frameworks. The professionals who keep learning are the ones who will always stay ahead of the curve. Think of learning how to learn as a muscle you have to constantly train. If you can build the disciplined habit of spending just 1 hour every day learning something new, that habit alone will completely transform your career trajectory by 2030. So what do you do with that daily learning? You build. Don't just read about AI and don't just consume it. Start building. Build websites, create apps, design data dashboards, launch YouTube channels, or offer new freelance services to local businesses. Start small, for sure, but aim to build one tangible project every single month. Because I promise you, when you're sitting in an interview or pitching a massive client, a working portfolio of real projects you've created speaks so much louder than some theoretical piece of paper with a certificate on it. So the crucial point is this: the future doesn't belong to people who fear AI. It belongs to people who learn how to use it. Here's your ultimate action plan to get there. 1. Choose just one skill from everything we've covered today. 2. Master it deeply. 3. Build real-world projects with it. And 4. Share your work with the world. The best time to start learning AI was yesterday, but the second best time is absolutely today. I want to leave you with this final provocative question. Which AI skill will you learn first? Take a moment, make a decision right now, and take immediate action. By 2030, you are going to thank yourself for starting today. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Keep learning, keep building, and we'll see you next time as we continue exploring how to stay future ready.